Hey everyone, welcome back to Keeping Up with the Hornets. My name is Leonardo, and today I'm here with.
Desmond Fitzgerald.
And this is our Hornet of the Month. So, Desmond, you were selected to participate in the UCF Rising Knights program for band,
Yes,
correct?
that's correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about it, what it is?
Yeah, so it's a 2-day kind of program. We go out to UCF and just really we play a bunch of different concert music. We have a whole selection of pieces. Then we narrow it down to a couple, which we play for a concert at the end. So the kind of process of all how that all happens is before the thing even started, there was an audition process. So you had to submit a video. They gave you a piece, and you had to submit a video to the website of you playing, and that's how you get selected for the honor band, and B, how you get placed in which level band and which part you're on. So I was there's two bands, the Pegasus band and the Gemini band. I was placed in the Pegasus band, which is the higher one. And I was placed on the second trumpet part. I would think I was fifth chair. So had a pretty decent audition then. So so I missed that Friday of school, which was pretty nice. I got the day off. Had to head out there, get there around noon. We had registration, then we got to hang out for a while. Then we had our first rehearsal. Each rehearsal was probably about 2 hours, and there was on the Friday there was 3 rehearsals, so about 6 hours ish of playing. So it was a lot of playing. We play a bunch of different charts. Like I said, we get a bunch, then we narrow it down. I think we started with about 8, and then we narrowed it down to 4.
Okay.
So we just played through them, see which ones we liked, and then we get a bunch of free time too for meals. They just let us go wherever we want, either on campus or usually in the student union, because that's where the whole band program took place, in the student union in one of the ballrooms. So yeah, it's just there's a lot of freedom in it. I think a part of it was meant to mirror like what it's like to kind of be in a college concert band, which I intend to do because I'm graduating here soon. I'll be attending Wake Forest University up in North Carolina, and I fully intend on doing marching, concert, jazz band there, whatever I can do, just so I can keep playing my instrument. So it's good. It was good. It was a wonderful experience. I did it last year as well. So more people from Bishop Moore did it with me last year, but I was the only one to do it this year. So it was a very good experience. Definitely one of my favorite musical experiences of all time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what was the process like to be considered for the position?
So it was really just a matter of interest. Like a big reason why I got the opportunity to do it this year is because I asked my band director about it, because I had done it the previous year, and I had such a good time. So I just asked again, and he got me all set up for it. Then, like I said, the audition video had like a couple. It was a long period of time. It was like a month or so that I could practice my. It was a short little piece. Yeah. But it was still something I needed to practice, and I needed to memorize some scales for it. So, I took the time, did that, practice in school, outside of school, recorded it and sent it off, and it was good. Just only had to wait a couple weeks to hear back from them, so it was very, very speedy and good.
Nice. So, are you excited for this opportunity?
Oh yes, absolutely. I think it was great. I really, really had a great time. This year definitely more than last year, because I was in the more advanced band and we got to play more advanced pieces. And some of the music we played this year was very, very fun and honestly experimental. Like I know one of the pieces we played used a theremin, which is like the one that it's all the you hear in like the old sci-fi movies.
Oh yeah.
It's the kind of like metallic kind of digital. I don't know how to explain it, but it sounded very cool in the song we played. It was called The Haunted Carousel.
Oh,
so
nice.
that was very fun. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, nice. Okay, quite cool. So, what got you into band in the first place?
So really, it was kind of just on a whim, because obviously in my elementary school I had my required like music classes, whatever. I wasn't really that interested in music ever. And then before I went to Bishop Moore, I went to Lake Highlands 6th through 10th grade. So after I finished elementary school, I started 6th grade at Lake Highlands, and there was a sixth grade orientation. Part of that was you could, like check out an instrument if you wanted to. And I was like, it literally happened just like this. I told my parents like, hey, I want to go and try the trumpet. So I kind of just went in that room, sat down with like the demo trumpet guy and, played it. Then I signed up for band and
the rest is history.
There we go. Rest is history.
Yeah.
I'm 7 years in now. So.
Wow. So that's what got you interested.
That's what got me interested, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how long have you been a part of it?
Definitely, yeah. Like I just said, 7 years. And that's been through a bunch of different programs and a bunch of different opportunities through band. I was in Lake Highland band for a while. I was in different groups at Lake Highland. When I came to Bishop Moore, I joined a bunch of different groups, so it's been fun.
Yeah.
It's not just marching band, it's not just concert band, it's jazz as well, like the jazz band with Mr. Montavani, the jazz combo also with Mr. Montavani, but with less players. That's a more concentrated, more elite band. We go around, we play gigs.
Yeah.
Like a couple times now we've played in the lobby for the Orlando Philharmonic Orchestra.
Oh, nice.
Opening kind of for their concerts and performances, so it's been a good time.
Yeah, so it has lots of variety.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
Okay, nice. So what instrument do you play?
I play the trumpet as my
right.
main instrument. So
Okay.
that has been my instrument since 6th grade. And, yeah, I've been playing 7 years now. This past summer, I picked up soprano saxophone, which has been a lot of fun. Definitely challenging. It's in the same key as trumpet. They're both tuned in the key of B flat. But, yeah, it's very challenging, very interesting, but that's always kind of what I'm looking for in music, something that challenged me, something that helped me get better. So learning a woodwind instrument as opposed to a brass instrument has been very fun. And I also play a lot of different brass instruments, like really the ability from trumpet, like once you know how to play a brass instrument, it kind of transfers over. It's just a matter of sort of translating it. It's a little bit of translation, especially if you're playing something like bass clef, baritone, or tuba. Obviously you have to read bass clef, but it's not that hard of a transition. So I'd say I could probably, or learning slide positions on trombone. It's really not. Definitely. It's really not that hard. So I'd say I can play most brass instruments, definitely.
Yeah, well, practice makes perfect, of course.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
you'll get there.
Yeah.
So, is there anything specific that you are looking forward to about this experience?
So, kind of going into it from last year, I was really excited about the complexity and like the difficulty of the music, and I definitely was not, or I definitely was. How should I say this? I was very impressed. I was very much challenged, like I wanted to be. It took hours and hours of rehearsal. Like it's more than 16 hours of playing over the entire weekend. So it's a lot. It's a lot, but I really, really enjoyed it. I think I had a really good time, and I really enjoy being challenged like that. And another thing about it that I really enjoyed is everybody there. Everybody there wants to be there. It's not like something that you have to do or something that you have to do because you're signed up for band class or whatever. It's like everybody auditioned and tried hard to be there. So everybody is going to put in the same amount of effort as you. Everybody wants to be challenged. So things come together really quickly, and once they come together, they sound really good. They sound really good, and it's just a very, very fun, very exciting, very fulfilling almost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you really have loved this experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Glad to hear it. So, along with just rehearsals, the Rising Knights Band will take part in master classes, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So, what about the master classes teaches you the most?
So, the master class was on the second day, Saturday morning. We showed up to campus and we went to a specific area. This year it was with a trumpet professor, I think, at UCF. He really focused on teaching us the let's see, how should I say this? The importance of a good warm-up, which really a lot of players take for granted. He really taught us about like how it can be very simple, but it's got to check all the boxes of like what you need to do, like lip slurs, scales, range, high and low. Like you need to check all those boxes before you're ready to play, while also getting your instrument warm. So it's like really just teaching the importance on the little things and the fundamentals. So like the basic building blocks that make you a better player. It's just fine-tuning those. So when you actually go to play new music or music that you've been practicing, it'll be a little smoother. It'll be a better process. You're going to sound better. You're going to be mentally and physically ready for it, with your lips, and you'll just be ready. Yeah. So it's definitely very important and changed my outlook on the warm-up. We had a similar thing with the masterclass last year as well when I was a junior, but about the warm-ups. But, it's really helped me fine-tune what I personally, specifically for me, need to do to get warmed up properly for a rehearsal or just regular band class or a concert even. So, yeah.
Okay, nice. So, do you have any idea who the guest conductor is?
The guest conductor. Okay, shoot, I don't remember his name, but the guest conductor was the band director from the University of Connecticut. He was a wonderful guy, very, very strong personality, very kind. But he also pushed us in the way he wanted us to, like, he was like probably a bit of a perfectionist, but that's also a good thing. Like he's He was very specific, like on each individual part, and you don't see that from every band director. He's very specific about every single part. He like cares about each specific person's individual performance, which is an absolutely wonderful thing to see in a band director. Actually, one of the pieces that we ended up playing for our performance at the end Saturday night was one he composed himself. So, and that was one of the better ones we had in that original list. So we all really, really liked that. It had four wonderful, vastly different but also very similar movements that were all just very enjoyable, very challenging to play.
Okay, very nice. So, would you recommend auditioning to someone who is passionate about band?
Oh, absolutely. I think there's no better thing that you can do besides like All-State. I think this is definitely any sort of honor band opportunity like this. Absolutely is any way you can take to have these challenging opportunities that'll make you a better player. I absolutely recommend to anyone that they passionate that they take these opportunities, especially with the honor bands, especially with All-State too, and All County or something like that. Because I never had, because I'm also an athlete as well. I never had the time to audition for All-State because that's a much more rigorous audition. I never really had the time, unfortunately, to do that. And I imagine if I had actually taken the time to audition for that, I would have had an even better experience. So there's nothing I can do about that now, but I can recommend to anyone who's passionate about band to please do that. Please take that opportunity.
All right. So, well, that's about it. Would you like to say anything else before we wrap it up?
I think we pretty much covered anything. To add on a little bit to that last point, anyone who's really passionate about music or just anything in general, take those opportunities, challenge yourself, try and get better. It'll benefit you in the long run and in the short run, and you're going to have a fun time. If you're the kind of person that wants to be challenged, that wants to do better things, that wants to get better, take that opportunity, challenge yourself. It'll, it's 100% worth it. Absolutely.
All right. Well, you heard it from him. That's about it then. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.